Hello friends, good evening and welcome to my YouTube channel. As you all know that I'm Yugal Pachori and I'm doing PhD from IIT Mumbai and I'm working on sensors and my research area is related to digital smell and I have did a lot of work uh, in last approximately 2 years. So this is about my short introduction. So and rest you can figure out more from my website www.yugalpachori.in. That is my website. That is my professional website. You can figure out more information about me from my website. So now continuing the topic that I'm going to discuss today, I will be having the review of Electronics for You magazine for April 2025. I will be reviewing the magazine and we will have a discussion regarding the articles presented in the magazine, which helps me as well and which will helps my audience, all the students, engineers, and all those who are interested for this review of Electronics for You magazine, in which I try to explain the concepts as well and try to share my experience and knowledge related to the subjects of electronics and related areas. So let's start the process today. So this is the cover page of the what you say the April 2025. It talks about the quantum chips, the latest in quantum computing. So in our IIT Mandi also there is a Center for Quantum Science Technology, and if you talk about from the global perspective, there are many institute or the university who are working in the field of quantum science and quantum computing. So it is talking about the quantum chips. Like we have the integrated circuits. Now people are looking forward for the quantum chips as well. So this is it. So this is the quantum science is a development of the quantum computers, supercomputers, and quantum computers. So so it is also talking about the quantum chips as well. Now let's must read the global chip race. So this is the link of the article. Let me start with the first page only because I will be doing it from the first page. This is the quantum chips, latest in quantum computing. Let me make it little bit zoom so that you can see it properly. What is electronics quantum chips? These are the some of the images of the quantum chips, how it will look like. The name, it is Microsoft. The developer is the Microsoft Majorana One and Google Willow, Amazon Ocelot. So these are the chips which are going to be designed by various companies and the organization like Microsoft, Google, and Amazon. They are designing the quantum chips. And if you trust on me, then I would like to say that this is the area of the quantum computing, and the quantum chips will flourish more in the market. So this is the binary LED that is the for the railway for the air tracks. Air tracks. These are the LEDs for the air tracks. So this is the one of the advertisement of the what do you say the electronic for you. This is a common advertisement of the electronic for you. Now moving on to the DigiKey. Everyone knows this. And in my previous review of the Electronics for You magazine, I have given you the access of the DigiKey as well. So these are the things. So you can have more information on the DigiKey. DigiKey. Now, and you can have the access to the website as well. Now, this is the DC to DC converter. DC to DC converter. This advertisement was in the previous March issue as well. This is the April. So again, they are repeating the advertisement. Now, the content, this is the content. We will go one by one. How AI will change everyday life. So they are talking about the AI because AI is a talk of the town. Every engineer, every student of electronics or whatever branch they are into, they are talking about the AI, computer science people. And if you trust me, then I would like to say that if you believe my thoughts, then AI is more of a mathematics and more of coding, and which is bringing a sense of consciousness to the machine. It is not ultimate thinking, but it is deriving the another factor from the previous factors. Like suppose if you have x plus y, then you will say that there are two terms, x is equals to 2 and y is equals to 3. Then the AI will give you the result as 5 on the basis of the code, feed it to the program that is run by the AI. So this is what is AI. And I would like to give you one more example of the AI. Is that suppose, suppose, just talk about Chat GPT, and which access the information from the available server, process it, refine it, then gives you the information. So the for the processing and refining, the codes have been written for the processing and the refining. Then they give information in the processed form to the end user. So this is nothing like someone is thinking or like a human or something like that. It is just the code which is working and redriving the next code on the basis of the present code, which intuitively thinks like that it is thinking. That's why it is called artificial intelligence. Although it is thinking in the sense of coding, so it is intelligent and it is made by human. That's why it is called artificial intelligence. And if you like to ask me in Hindi, it is called Kritim Bodhimata. Buddhimata, Bauddhikta is intelligence, and Kritim is artificial. So, and another article, the cutting edge of connectivity, gallium nitride, silicon carbide amplifiers for satellites, radars, and there is an article on this. I've read it. I have read this, and I will tell you whenever it will come. The environmental paradox of tech manufacturing. So they are talking about the environmental consciousness. So these are the things. These are some of the interview. 3D IC could be India's best chance to lead in the semiconductor for industry. Jay Shankar Narayan Kuti, Group Director, Sales Cadence Design System. So it is an interview by the Group Director of the Cadence Design System, Mr. Jay Shankar Narayan Kuti interview. Now, if I'm sorry if I pronounce anything wrong, so it is Narayan Kuti. Global chip race shifts a spotlight moment for India. So they are talking about the semicon strategies. There is one more interview in this magazine. Rigid standardization could slow advancement in the EV industry. So they are talking about the electrical vehicle industry from Mr. Anag Ojha, co-founder and CTO, Urja Mobility. So from the Urja Mobility co-founder, Anag Ojha is giving one more interview about the standardization in the EV industry. So there are some circuits, and they give you some projects as well, circuit idea, and these are the things. So those who are the constant reader of the Electronics for You magazine they must have an idea what I'm talking about. So let's start the. This is the advertisement of the Mouse Electronics. Mouse Electronics is a good company. Now let's. This article I have read it. It is advanced lightweight prosthetic hand. See, prosthetic hand these days, if you talk all those people who are into the technology, they want to help the people who are especially who are disabled or especially challenged. Uh, uh, I mean, as an engineer or as a I have a teaching experience as well, so you can see me as a teacher as well. Uh, our focus is on such people who are like sometimes challenged, especially challenged or disabled, or some have some injuries due to some accident or due to some mishappening. Then, if they suppose they lost their hands or some important body parts, then the technology should be developed in such a way so that we can help them. Hence, the it is called prosthetic hand. So like suppose my hand is injured or hand is not working properly, then I must replace that hand with a prosthetic hand. Like suppose if I got a cut due to some accident and I lost my hand, then what should I do? Should I be totally helpless? No, I should not be. I should develop such technology in such a way so that I must help people to understand what is technology and why we are developing the technology. That is the most important factor of the challenges that the researchers, engineers, and the technology people faces in these present days. So it is a great news. A team from the University of Science and Technology, China, USTC, has developed a lightweight prosthetic hand with 19 degree of freedom DOF. So there is a lot of degree of freedom which is measured in terms of 19, closely mimicking the human hand function. So they are almost equivalent to the hand function using shape memory alloy. They have an algorithm that is known as shape memory alloy as artificial muscle. It achieves high power to weight efficiency with tendon driven transmission system. The 0.37 kg hand include 23 sensors. So they have 23 sensors for the precise control. And I'm working on sensors so I can understand the feasibility of the sensor in this particular case. They have used 23 sensors. So they might have used a lot of interfacing circuits to interface circuit to the prosthetic hand so that they can have a precise control related to that. So it performs 33 traditional and 6 advanced grasping motion, enabling tasks like writing, playing chess, and using a smartphone. So you can understand they can write, they can play chess, and using a smartphone, utilizing prosthetic technology. So they have some good work in the field of prosthetic, and you can see the images. They are quite depicting the actual technological work. So you can get ideas from these images, how they have done. And if you want to dig in more, then you can read about this article more. Now, moving on to the next article, MRI unlocks lithium ion battery performance. So what is MRI? A MRI talks about the used MRI to detect this process with high sensitivity. Their study focused on manganese dissolution from lithium manganese 204 MC. So they have used manganese, I think. So which is improving the battery performance of the lithium ion battery. MRI technology, they have used MRI technology to enhance the lithium ion battery performance. Now, this is another advertisement of the mini circuits. Now, moving on to the next article. Bionic robots inspired by cheetah. Researcher at Northeastern University, China, have developed a H-shaped bionic piezoelectric robot HBPR, mimicking a cheetah gait using piezoelectric material. So they have used piezoelectric material, and the robot moves by bending vibration of three beams connecting it four legs. Unlike, so they have designed a very mini robot kind of thing, and you can understand the status of this robot with this image and of kind of work they have done with this picture. And they have tried to depict that it is a very small robot, which is a piezoelectric robot, and they have named it as HBPR. So this is something. And now moving on to the next article, engineers defy physics for clean energy. So engineers are talking about the clean energy. Now let's see what is the article says that. A team at the University of Colorado Boulder, led by Assistant Professor Longji Sui, has revolutionized energy generation by surpassing Planck's law in thermal radiation conversion. So they have surpassed Planck's law. Collaborating with NREL and the University of Wisconsin-Madison, they have developed a thermophotovoltaic device that doubles power output. Instead of vacuum gap, their design uses an infrared transparent glass tracer, enhancing efficiency at 1000 degrees Celsius. Future advancement with amorphous silicon could boost density 20-fold. So they have developed some clean energy which has enhancing efficiency of 1000 degrees Celsius. And they have also had a patent their patent is pending, and they are looking for the commercialization for this their clean energy kind of one of the group TPV cells. They have developed a cell kind of thing which is almost looking like a cell or a capsule. So they have developed it for the purpose of clean energy. So this is the chip-based terahertz wave generator. So they have generated MIT researchers have developed a terahertz amplifier multiplier system that enhances radiating power without bulky silicon lenses, enabling compact integration for application like security scanners. So they have developed a chip for the security scanner. They apply for electromechanical matching theory, balancing silicon, and air dielectric. So smart variables with failure control. So they are talking about the wearable technology, and researchers at Rice University have developed an sheet-based fluidic device vital for soft robotics. So this is the thing. Now this is again advertisement from Hetzner, which is a new location in Singapore, and they get 1 month for free with the code Hetzner XER. So they are getting some offers for the cloud servers. It is cloud.hetzner.com. So it is a continuously repeated advertisement, which was earlier in the March issue as well. Now they are continuing in the April issue as well. Now, durable bifacial peroxide cells. Researcher at IIT Dharwad. So this is from India, news from India. The researcher at IIT Dharwad had advanced bifacial peroxides solar cell technology by developing a transparent electrode that enhance efficiency, durability, and infrared transparency. Their hybrid three-layer nickel oxide, silver, and nickel oxide. So they have three layers. You can see in the image: nickel, silver, nickel. Then it is Nente, Spiromte, and so they have developed perovskite cells and creating using low energy physical vapor. The solar cell, this is a kind of a solar cell, achieved 9.05% and 6.54% power conversion efficiency from front and rear illumination. So if the light is illuminating from the front and the back, then they can see efficiency of 9.5 and 6.54 with a bifaciality factor of 72% and retaining 80% efficiency after 1,000+ hours. So if you have used this solar cell for more than 1,000 hours, then you can have an efficiency of more than 80%. So it is a great news for the people who are working in the field of solar cells. Now, hybrid microscope for 3D imaging. Marine biological laboratory researchers have developed a hybrid microscope combining polarized technology with dual view light sheet microscope, DISPIM. So it is a news for the people who are working in the field of microscope for 3D imaging. So they can check out this particular article, which is quite amazing. And it's a news for the 3D imaging, which is done by the hybrid microscope. Now, this is again washable smart textile with magnetic sensor. So I think let me read it. This is something interesting. Washable smart textile. So textile which is washable and which is smart as well. Let's see how it is washable and how it is smart. Researcher from Nottingham Trent University. So it is a famous university. Researcher from Nottingham Trent University, Helmholtz, Zentrum, Dresden, Rossendorf, and Free University of Bolzano have developed washable, durable e-textile. So they have developed a textile which is electronics in nature, and people, yes, the wearable electronic sensor technology or the textile technology are enabled in this that detects magnetic field. These textile enable touchless interaction via magnetic in a ring or a glove. So these textiles enables touchless interaction. You do not need to touch for the interaction. Like suppose if I'm talking, if I'm interacting with the Apple phone or any smartphone of Samsung or any other company, then I need to touch the interface to work on it. Nowadays, people are working on the gesture motion as well. The technology are working in the field, but they have developed a textile which is touchless interaction and via magnet in a ring or a globe. So they have developed a magnet in a ring or a globe which is having embedded sensor marked with dye or embroidery functioning as a button or control. The technology supports textile-based keyboards, resist accidental activation, operates underwater, application, VR navigation. So they have a lot of application as well. One of the application is VR navigation, smart clothing, interactive fashion. Unlike capacitors, it remains reliable in diverse conditions, offers a breakthrough in variable human-computer interaction. So human-computer interaction, this particular textile can be used for the human-computer interaction as well. So I think this is one of the good articles that I've seen after a long time. Now they are Apollo Microsystem, AMS. This is the advertisement of the Apollo Microsystem. provide service from a micro level PCBA to a complex box assembly. So they are designing the PCB from automated assembly for surface mount technology to insertion wave shoulder. So this is a PCB technology, and they provide the certification. They have certification as well, ASS 910D. So all those people who are required some help in the form of PCB assembly, testing, OEM, ODM, design engineering certification, new products, they can contact the company known as Apollo Microsystem, or better known as AMS. Now, and you can see the address and the mobile numbers or the email IDs here. Now, moving into the research and innovation part of the magazine, hydrogen sensor enhance energy safety. So they have developed some hydrogen sensor which increases the energy safety. And how? Let's see. Scientists at University of Manchester, in collaboration with COST, which is I think institute or the organization, have developed a cutting edge hydrogen sensor that is compact. So they have developed a hydrogen sensor. So it is a good news for me as well because I'm working on sensors. My area of research is related to sensor. That is compact, affordable, and highly efficient. Published in Nature Electronics. So they have published in the Nature Electronics. And all those people who don't know about the Nature, they must know it because Nature is one of the greatest publisher to which many researcher is a dream come true if they publish in Nature. So this hydrogen sensor is published in Nature Electronics. The sensor detects. So it is a great news because it has been published in Nature Electronics. The sensor detects trace hydrogen within seconds, outperforming commercial detector. It uses p-doping, where hydrogen reverse oxygen introduces induced charge accumulation. So they are using the induced charge accumulation. Those who are the people of electronics can understand what is the induced charge accumulation, as you have the induced charge accumulation in the MOSFET and in the related transistors as well. So they have developed a hydrogen sensor, and it can work up to 120 degrees Celsius. It detects leakage in pipes, pipelines, enclosed spaces, airborne. So it can detect the leakage. So I think with this, with this hydrogen sensor, I could have more application related to that. And read the last line. Researcher aims to improve stability further. So they are improving this particular sensor. So it is a good news for me as well. Now, humanoids robots learning to rise after a fall. Like suppose they have developed some changes. They have changes in algorithm of the humanoid robots. Like suppose a humanoid robot fall on the ground, then they at present they do not have the technology to rise up. Now this article says that researchers at University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign have developed Human Up, a machine learning framework enabling humanoid robots to cover from fall autonomously. Using reinforcement learning technique, Human Up operates in two phases. First, identifying effective limb trajectories for standing up. Second, refining motion for smooth control recovery. So like they are working in two parts. First of all, they will identify the trajectory by which they have to stand up, and you have the algorithm for the trajectory for standing up. Second, they define the motion for the smooth controlled recovery. Like suppose how they need to recover the fall, and like suppose those who are engineers or students of electronics or student of engineering, they can understand what is the algorithm. Like suppose if I'm talking and addressing with you with this YouTube channel, then what happens? There is a microphone attached to the laptop, which is accessing my information, my speech, decoding it, then it giving the information to your end from the speaker. So this is all interconnected. This is all interfaced with the help of the microprocessors, embedded systems, digital electronics, and the design that we do. So it is a complete algorithm combination of hardware and software works out, and which give information or access the information or try to interface any particular device that we are handling. Just we need to do the perfect coding for the development of that particular machine. So they have done the coding for identifying the effective limb trajectories. Then they have refining motion for a smooth control recovery. And with this process, they have developed humanoid robots learning to rise up after a fall. Suppose a robot fall, then the robot will automatically rise up with this particular algorithm or the technology. Now, different battery design approach, like suppose now they are projecting, they are giving some ideas related to the battery design. Like suppose you can see in this picture, this horizontal, vertical, this is rectangle shape picture. This batteries type is common. Again, they are trying to design some cylindrical batteries like pencil cell or some design of the battery like this. If suppose the smartphone is longer, then you can have this such batteries. So they are designing, they are improving the designs approach of the battery for various purpose and applications. So you can read more about it. Now look into the next article. Low cost catalyst enhances battery. So they have developed some catalyst which enhances the battery's life and their performance. Now coming to the next slide, say hello to hello. The new 4K digital inspection system vision engineering. So this is I have talked in my previous review of this particular magazine. I will share the link of the previous review in this video, and you can talk about this. So this is the VE Quality Instrumentation Private Limited. Suppose if you want to have a closer view of any chip or a PCB, then you can use this, like what you say, digital inspection system from Vision Engineering. So you can have a look on this particular, and you can check out the website of this. Let me look at the website. So this is the website of the company that I'm talking about. This website looks quite interesting. Let me open it. It is opening. World leader solution. They provide a lot of solutions. They provide a lot of vision solutions. How they what their customers are talking about. So it is quite interesting. You can have more information related to that. Now moving on to the next article. The world's smallest MCU. What is the smallest MCU? Microcontroller unit. Texas Instrument has introduced the world's smallest microcontroller designed to optimize size and performance for complex application. 30% smaller than industry small existing MCU. So it is 38% more smaller than the existing MCU microcontroller. So you can see the size. This is a finger and just a tip is there. And this is the MCU microcontroller unit. It is named as MSP M0 C1 is a wafer chip scale package. It is scale package measured just 1.38. And what is the size? Which is very minute, 1.38 millimeter square, about the size of black pepper flake. So pepper flake size is available. They are saying that. So powerful MCU. These are the, again, this is the advertisement from Kioxia, which is working in the field of memory solution from the company that invented NAND flash memory, UFS 4.0, eMMC, SLC NAND, VNAND. So we are providing memory solution, and flash memories, pen drive kind of things as well are also available. So you can dig in more. Let me stop over here. And these are the some function generators, RF signal generators, RF signal generator. And this is also some kind of a power supply or vector signal generator. So these are the things. Now we will talk about more in our next part of this next part of the review, which will come, I will come up in the next part. So this is it for this particular video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like it, talk more about it. Have some comments and suggestions. And thanks for watching. Have a nice time.